Mr. Perry Lanes, please, can I have the Gas Circus, NSA Shootout, the Sturridge Pro Stop Fight, and Slingshot Showdown? All of you into the Perry.
Yeah, they only cost £1 for all 8, but can we have baked beans for the next 2 years, please? And that's all.
Yes,
fair enough.
And margarine, not butter.
Good stuff. So you will be back at the Mopars in a couple of weeks. Is it easily fixable? Probably just needs a bit of a wash, I guess.
It needs a deep wash. All the chassis wells are full of oil, and I can't be sort of launching the car on the line and all coming out.
Yeah.
So I've got to literally put the car up on its back, get the chassis wells drained out, jet wash it, and I'll go through that. And drop the sump off, have a look at the work bearing, so not much to do really, no work.
It sounds like a task, but it's much better than having to put it all back together again. So yeah, it would have been infinitely worse. And yeah, mate, quite honestly, you still have the message here up there. Exactly.
So we'll save the engine, so that's good. Good to run again.
Yeah, well, and personal best, but yeah, I think that was probably the least worried at the time.
Well, clearly a car goes quicker without fluids in, so obviously.
Another one we got to mention, actually, talking about the races as well, and obviously the shows as well, and the one that I'm coming on to is fantastic event. Many people go along to that. That's going to be a very, very good advert.
There's something for everyone.
Airplanes, horses and sideshows.
They call that one, don't they? So yeah, that's a good event. Really looking forward to that one. And then obviously next year, with the cars, so we would be discussing it. Really, it's going to grow and grow. I know of a few cars that are going to be making an appearance next year.
Good.
Certainly another 2 from WBR stable. So
oh right, yeah,
it's going to grow.
It's all going the right way.
It's going to grow, yeah, definitely, 100%.
So you think they got a lot of space? Obviously.
Yeah.
Do they actually? Do they do much else apart from build cars? That's it, really. Isn't it? I think. Paint them.
Paint
Sorry,
them as well,
that's
yeah.
it. And occasionally race them. Occasionally race them on the odd few weekends as well. So
it's all good fun.
yeah, we've got Outlaw Anglia round 1, I think, isn't it? Coming up shortly. I don't know if you've got your ladders for
I
it
have
or not.
indeed, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you've got a printed one with names on. That's very posh.
Yeah.
Oh, you wrote it out though.
No. This is a photocopied one that I was given. So happy days on
Absolutely fantastic. Don, thank you very much indeed for your time coming up and seeing us this morning.
No, you're absolutely welcome.
The car
Thank you
is
for having me.
the car is the dog's bits.
Yep.
Very, very cool indeed. And
Well, the kids love it. They all think it's the original. It's obviously not. The kids
Yeah,
love
you
it.
can dine out on it. You get on yourselves on the poster for the Brands Hatch.
Brands
meeting.
Hatch, yeah.
I mean,
Is that right?
It's
That's
a
cool.
poster car. You know, it was
Yeah.
there. We was on it. Like, wow, look at that.
Yeah. That's going back on the circuit next year, hopefully, with the retired NASCARs.
Right.
So I'll change the axle, change the suspension, put it back on the track, then change it 2 weeks later to come back here. That's dedication.
sounds like
got
yeah,
too much
that's
time
very
on your
easy.
hands.
Sounds like a lot of fun though.
It is. It is. It's totally different being on the circuit than it is, obviously, that whole parameter.
Doing a
of the
drag
car
strip,
different,
yeah.
but it's just so much fun.
Good to see. Don, thank you very much.
Thank you very much
We'll catch up with
indeed.
you later on,
Thank
Don.
you.
Cheers,
Cheers,
mate. It's always nice when you invite somebody to come up and they actually do come up. So thanks ever so much, mate.
So, Outlaw Anglia round 1, Jed Guy, who won this event 12 months ago.
He did.
Pretty sure. That was when we didn't think we were going to run the final because we had a little rain cloud that let go, but then it just disappeared. Waited a couple of minutes and they were ready. Taking on Mark Bracking with the East Coast Anglia. Hang on a minute. That says Outlaw Anglia Q&E Combo 1. I'm not entirely sure what... This is elimination, though,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
is,
Yeah. I don't know what a Q&E combo is. I've never heard of one. I mean, you get it at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Or burgers.
Does it come with fries?
Hopefully not fried engine bits. Anyway, heads up class first to the finish line wins. If you lose, you're done. Mark Bracking venting the nitrous. Not so for Jed Guy this time round. I think, because to be honest with you, if the car runs a sensible number, 860 at 148. Well, this could be a close one. Depends on how Mick Taylor gets on, to be honest with you. Mick had one really, really good run way down in the 8s. to start things off. However, the rest of the weekend was very wayward. Danny Wilson with the pop in the cold fire lane.
Struggling for reverse by the looks of things. Oh, he's got it. Okay.
Also, a very, very big thank you to the track crew, because after everybody had enjoyed the Cackle Fest last night, they got the scrapers out. And took...
They're doing literally as the cars are going up at the top.
They do, I know.
The start line.
It's just endless, absolutely endless. So Mick Taylor and Danny Wilson, we haven't got any qualifying numbers up, so I'm not sure what I know Mick Taylor ran about an 8.6. Danny Wilson, I think, just nipped into the 9s.
No, the number 6 and number 11.
Well, Danny Wilson's actually out in front, and he's staying out in front as well. Mick Taylor doesn't get there. 9.20, a massive improvement for Danny Wilson. 9.24 for Mick Taylor, all over the place.
Well, I'll tell you what, driving job of the weekend for Mick Taylor.
Hanging on to that, well, Danny Wilson went far behind as well. That was a terrific race.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And that is by far the quickest Danny Wilson had run.
By a huge margin.
By a very, very big margin.
Mick Taylor held on to that.
Ginner, another one of the 8-second mob. That's a little bit unfair. Bunch.
Well, I had a chat with Ginner this morning, and if it goes to plan, you're going to see something you've never seen before with Ginner on this run.
Nitrous.
You'll see. Okay.
Parachute? You can't say. So, Gary Hill in the cold fire lane. Everybody is trying this morning, obviously, because this is eliminations. I think this is their biggest field at the biggest nostalgia race of the year. He's getting staged shortly, though.
Alright, so Ginner off and running, going to get to the stripe first. And here it comes. And beautifully done. Ginner pulls the chutes.
With
that was the last
on an 8.67 at 1.54. That's why Dave and everybody were hugging on the start line.
That's it. The last of Scott's Ashes scattered at the top end. They actually had a private moment on the banking last night when everybody had gone. Because you know at Dragstalgia they always sat at the banking about halfway up, all of them together. And that's where they had their little thing last night. Ginner got the urn, and instead of just scattering the ash, he just threw them over everybody that was there. And then they got the...
Okay, so we're in the parent lanes at Dragstalgia. It's nearly round for round number 2 of the Outlaw Anglers racing today. Colin Miller, round number 3 is it? I've had lunch, I missed it. What can I say? So last weekend was Summer Nationals, I think. They all blur into one. You ran a personal best. How did that go?
Very well, obviously first time on the gas, so wasn't expecting what came out 7.37, expecting a 7.7 or a 7.6 at the best, but yeah, went straight, went good, so obviously it's got power.
Oh, okay, what did he say?
What he said was, he said, okay,
so a personal best, that's good. And obviously, are you like the chairman now of the Outlaw Anglers?
No. Paul Wright's, he's still the governor, and he looks after it. All I do is assist in marketing.
Ah, okay. Because we never see him. We always see you here. So, Outlaw Angler, tell us a little bit about the class.
Obviously, it's all about fun. It's all about putting on a show and having fun. Obviously, the racing's very important, but we get on very well off the track as well as on the track. We try and go out places. We obviously 6 of us went to France recently, had a fantastic time. But certainly it's a good mix of boys. Everybody wants to just have fun.
Brilliant. And obviously the perfect event to do that is Dragstalgia 2018.
Yes, sir.
in the car called Annie, venting the nitrous. He was down in the 9s, I think, in qualifying, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Ronnie? No mean feat in a little Anglia. These are the ultimate, what's the word I'm looking for? The expression of what drag racing is. Cars that shouldn't be going nearly as fast as they are, nowhere near as fast as they are. It's a very British thing as well, because obviously Anglias are English, aren't they? Right, Rob Taylor. Nicely done for Ronnie Mercer. Both of them, actually. So Paul Henshaw with the gas attack. He dipped into the 7s, only a little bit, not as much as he did a couple of weeks ago. He's probably saving that tune up for later in eliminations if he gets there. Taking on Cole Orr with Albert. Unfortunately, not even going to make it to the start line.
Tiny leak underneath.
So it's a freebie for Cole Orr. Just I completely forgot yesterday. The message turned up, unfortunately, after Outlaw Anglia finished. I saved it for this morning. But very good morning to Jason Anslow, who texted me yesterday or sent me a message yesterday to say Cliff Griffin's spare engine and gearbox are now in his possession and will return in his new pop in a few years' time. So Jason, I hope you're watching. Looking forward to joining everybody in Outlaw Anglia, and there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's quite a lot of dripping coming out the back of Simon Barlow's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there is actually a lot. So it's going to be a freebie for Barnaby Levy. Simon Barlow, an unfortunate end to the weekend. Thing is, though, even though it's a drip out the back, it still indicates there might be something more wrong. Well, Barn with a fairly straight run. 9:15, 139 miles an hour. I think that's the quickest I've ever seen him run as well. Yeah, the other thing as well, obviously, is that, you know, even though that drip may have been behind at the back of Simon Barlow's car. Boot down on the run, it may have become a torrent, and it's going to have gone everywhere all over the racetrack. So just a very unfortunate end. So nice to see Simon and the team with that supercharged Fordson van.
All right, last pair, Scott Crookston, Barry Woodford. Still a bit bad out there for Scott. call out please for the NSA Shootout Nostalgia Pro Stock Bike, the Slingshot Showdown, and a first call please for Supercharged Outlaws. Can we have you into the pairing lanes please?
So Barry Woodford and Scotty Crookson. Scotty with the quickest run ever yesterday, down into the 780s.
Oh, Barry rolls through stage unfortunately, so Scott on his way into round 2. Does it comfortably with an 8:02.
169.
All right, we've got Mikkel Fredriksson, Shane Bird, I think maybe putting a time trial run in. And Gary Bird, Michelle Montford. Unfortunately, Luke Hoskins broke. So
I was going to say there's no more cars behind him. That's it.
So round 2 matchups: Cole Miller taking on Barnaby Levy, Jed Guy taking on Ginner, Scott Crookston taking on Bob Stone, and Cole Law against Danny Wilson.
So Michael Fredriksson, and in the 980s yesterday, I think, with the car he affectionately calls Wilma. And Michael Fredriksson will be moving into round 2 as well.
That was just a time trial, that wasn't a race, that was a time trial, that was.
But Michael Fredriksson qualified, didn't he?
No. He was a guest.
Oh, fair enough.
Went 977. Previously went 979. Yeah, he wasn't actually in.
Okay, Gasser Circus. Presumably elimination round 1.
Yeah, they do their own thing, so we don't actually have a ladder or anything.
Ah, right, okay.
Nervous Nick with Not Bad the Bad, and a great Irish thing, that's Junkie.
Not Bad the Dented. That time for Ray Irish, much quicker than his dialing of a 10:42. Ken Brooks with the Roaring Rat. And the Guzzler with, I can only presume, Tony Pearson back at the helm. These actually look like races though, because they're running off their tires. I'm not quite sure where the phrase heartache overload comes from, although it could be applied to any race car, especially those ones called Bruce. Leaf biker Jerry Denning, 9.05 with the Chevy 2 in the Auto Glim Lane, 10.95 for Martin Hallam. Two terrific lights as well. Shell Anderson with the dog catcher.
Oh dear.
Torturing more parts in the rear end and the engine for your viewing pleasure.
All right, Ray Turner and Gil Anderson then. And the dog catcher taking on the 55. Oh, is it a close one at the stripe? Oh, breakout for Ray Turner by 300. That's right, Ray Turner got there a quarter of a second ahead. But
he had time to back off a bit, let's put it that way. But it is Shell Anderson. They've got the win right. Steve Matthews taking on John Grant. Steve with the roaring rat. John Grant is going to be going first by around about half a second. And John Grant takes the light.
oh, what another storming burnout there for Stephen Flood. Sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't quite the same as the burnout he did yesterday.
It will do.
Oh yeah, it will definitely do. Crowd pleaser of John Gibson taking on our friend from Scandinavia. He's actually a young lad, Stefan Fladell. He's not a gentleman racer. Well, he may be a gentleman, but you know what I mean. 9.32 for him, 10.89 for John Gibson with the crowd pleaser. You've already seen this one of the Swedes get a win light this morning. Red light for Stefan. Right there, 100th of a second. He does get to the finish line first, however, it will be a win light for John Gibson.
Steve Dixon with a high roller Falcon there, doing a proper burnout in the box there, and eventually released the line lock to come forward. Alongside Tim Holmes with the Dragon Wedge. Tim Holmes actually goes past Steve Dixon there and got his 11.17 to take the win there. Identity Crisis. That's of course Mr. Gibson. So Brian Gibson with the 64 dart taking on the Anglia. Oh. Brian Gibson unfortunately puts a cherry on the tree. Win light comes on in the auto glim lane. Oh, 11.51. Well under the dial in there. But they'll take it. Microphone heads downstairs. He's going to take over the top three.
Thanks, Darryl. We move on then with the NSA bike class. And the first man out, John Hobbs on Olympus. Looking to get 2 runs in on this session. He should be back round to run the Hobbit as well. Put in a beautiful 10-second pass yesterday on Olympus. The bike skipping about all over the place. 11.48 for John Hobbs, 123 miles an hour, really fighting that machine. 12.6